These are the uncirculated coins. Now we've done the proof coins. We've done the certified proof coins. And we've done them in large coins. We've sold thousands and thousands and thousands. I do not want to give short shrift, if you will, to the, we've done the proof coins, the uncirculated coins. So let me explain to you what the American Innovation Series is. The United States government decided to follow the same pattern that they did with the American State Quarter Program. They're going to honor every single state in the union in the order of statehood with an American invention or innovator from that state. It is going to be, I think, one of the single most significant United States government issue coin sets that they've ever done, because they're going to do it all in the golden dollars, 4 coins per year. Not a single solitary one of the coins, and this is the key, will ever be released into circulation. Not one, not ever. They only sell them in big rolls and bags. So you can't go to the bank, can't go to the post office, you can't get them.
So I have to be like you and buy a whole bag of stuff.
We're buying bags and bags and bags and bags of these things. And what we did is we put these in a much more user-friendly format, if you will. Look at this set. So we have, in essence, put this together. Philadelphia and Denver, certified uncirculated, 10 of each coin, 10 Philadelphia mint and 10 Denver mint of each one of the coins. And this special holder that we've done, look at this. The coins never touch. They're individually put into each one of these holders.
They really are beautiful.
Aren't they spectacular? Yeah. So that these will remain in this sealed holder, and you get 10 Ps and 10 Ds. Now, here's how it works. They're going to start the program here in 2019.
But
they released
a surprise.
An inaugural coin in 2018, which is what this is, that is an overview coin, which they've never done before.
Right.
And they made it for 2 weeks. It is going to end up being one of the rarest coins ever put out by the United States government, and I have got them.
And that was a complete surprise to you guys.
We had no idea. I mean, they were supposed to make it, we go, I guess they're not going to do it.
But you knew the program was coming up.
Yes.
And it was so funny. Right in January, when we launched this, he was telling me the story. He goes, no, I just got them, like they
2 days
just
ago.
released them, right?
So what we have is we have our custom holder that you see right here. So this is our custom holder. It's our custom seal that we certify uncirculated.
Can I, wait, I'm sorry, can I ask a question? Do you think down the road people will forget that they have this special release? And how important is this first one?
You have to have the first one. You have to have the first one to have all of them.
People won't know it because they'll think the first one they'll get is 2019.
Precisely.
When in reality, this is the one you want to have the whole set.
Precisely, and that's where the AutoShip comes in on this.
Yes.
So you're going to get the 10 Ps and 10 Ds. Now understand, none of them are ever going to be released. So you're going to have to buy them in like rolls. So you're going to have to get your Ps and Ds. It's going to cost you, oh gosh, you're going to get 20 of each coin, I think. I think they're going to cost $70 or $80, something like that. Who knows what they're going to do? You can't see them. They're not in this. They're in those little paper rolls and all that. So we did this, so you have this. Now we also have, and we'll show you at the end, I also have where you have 5 of each.
Oh, nice. Oh,
okay,
great,
so you can buy 10 of each, so you get the 20 count.
Or you can get 5.
Or you do the 5 of each. That's $29.95. But the key to this is the AutoShip. So you will be able to get every single one of these going forward. Every single one of these going forward in the AutoShip, okay, $49.95. Now we have the 10, and what it means is for the 10, it's pretty simple. See the 10 openings here in the middle? They don't have coins in them. It'll just be the 5 on either side, so you'll see them nicely.
So you get the 10.
You get 10 coins, 5 of each, or 10 of each.
Okay, got it.
And you get a little discount if you get 10 of each. So the 5 of each, not everybody wants 10 of each. We're going to be $49.95. And this is the way the coins, all the reverse of the coins are going to look like this. For only the 2018 coins, this is the pattern. That is George Washington's facsimile signature that appears on the very first patent issued by the United States of America for potash production.
Was it really for potash?
Potash, yeah.
Oh, funny.
In 1790, yeah. In 1790, they issued that first patent. This is the symbol that hangs over the United States Patent Office, designed by James Earl Fraser, who did the Buffalo nickel.
Oh, cool.
So we did that as well. They're all edge lettered. Here's the thing. Bottom line. Because none of them are going to be released into circulation, because they only made them for the last 2 weeks of the year, these are going to be some of the rarest uncirculated coins ever made by the United States government. This one right here.
Specifically.
Going forward, I also found out they are not going to include these coins not only in the proof sets, they're not going to be in the mint sets either.
No way.
So there is no...
Wait. How are they not putting them in the proof set?
They're not putting them in... The S-mints aren't going to the proof sets, and the Ps and Ds are not going in the mint sets for 2019. Folks, these coins are going to be significantly, incredibly, phenomenally difficult to get. You're going to spend significantly more than this. But right now, with one phone call, you can get every single solitary one going forward as long as you choose to stay in the program.
Including the early one.
Yes, including the early one, the 2018. By the way, we have with your first AutoShip, you'll get a nice box to put your rolls in.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
that's
we've custom-made box.
Well, and let me explain AutoShip. This is a big deal because these are going to be released for how many years?
13.
13 years. Now, here's what's the coolest thing about tonight. Not only are you going to get this first one that was released in 2018 that a whole bunch of people have no idea is even out there, but we cannot and Mike cannot raise the price on you as long as you stay in AutoShip. That is 13 years. And we have people literally who are in the State Quarters series from the bloody beginning to the very end.
1999 till today, we're still shipping them National Parks quarters.
That's right, because you're finishing up the national parks.
20 years they've been in the AutoShip.